I believe when women support each other, incredible things happen. I am Geeta Modi and I am bringing to you this show, My Fair Lady, from this unique and amazing city, Surat. This show is all about women with startups from here. My guest today is an interior designer and a curator. She was one of the first to collect the work of artisans all across India and get it to Surat. And she started a shop called Village Craft, which bloomed and blossomed. It was no small feat, but she could manage it. So let's hear it from the very enterprising Sweta Bansal Pradhan. Welcome Sweta to our show, My Fair Lady. Very pleased to have you here.
Thank you. Thanks. It's my pleasure to be here.
Great. So now we want to know, of course, of your journey and how you started with your enterprise and how you took it ahead. Tell us right from the beginning.
I studied for 5 years in Bombay. I did my 11th, 12th and interior designing from Bombay. I came back to Surat. I belong to an industrialist family.
Okay.
And I did not have a background. So I worked for a few months with an architect. And then my father said, join me for my exports. I need help. So I joined then. And then he told me, you need to do your master's. So I said, okay, I'll do my master's in MBA. And after that went for my internship to Bangalore, and that's how over there I really like these home accessories made by my boss's wife. She was working with an NGO, supporting an NGO.
Okay.
And they did lovely, these natural fiber mats. We call it chatai.
Right.
And she did very beautiful jari work with them and beautiful accessories. And I said, I want to take this to Surat. Surat does not have home accessories at all.
Right,
and during 2005-06, we would just see clothing things or Rajasthani artifacts. Nothing was available.
True.
So I said, it's a very sad picture when it comes to artifacts, and I would like to start something. And we started exhibiting over here.
Okay.
So people really appreciate it.
Okay.
From my exhibitions were looked upon for 2 days that, and all good architects would turn up to all housemakers, everybody would be there. And that's how one fine day we decided to open our store in Holiday. There was space available, and we opened our store, our flagship store over there. So for 10 years we were there, and we catered to NRIs, foreigners, corporate world, who in all the kind, from pan India, foreigners, like everybody turned out and they really appreciated the work. And we used to feel this pride that, being in Surat, and the CEO of Taj and everybody would come and they would say, you are one kind of store and we are very proud of your store. So right now, then they had renovations and they were turning up into Marriott, and we had to shift out. But we still look forward because the lovely clientage that we got over there was wonderful. The kind of people who appreciated our home accessories or gifting items. And we work with designers pan-India. We try to support NGOs, artisans, but 2 things that we do not compromise is, one is quality,
of course,
and exclusivity, and we totally believe in customer satisfaction. So that's how I think Village Craft has given me a lot of fame in Surat and outside also. Hema Malini was one of our regular buyers on every trip to Surat. She has always appreciated our stuff. And
lovely. How sweet is that?
So now we have very good connects all over India. Europeans, they love our Pashmina shawls. And we get calls and we just ship them away.
Okay.
Yeah, because we have always been transparent about the quality that we give. And we have always told them that if you don't like something, send it back. Yeah.
So why live with it? I mean,
yes,
I know.
Yes. So once they have this habit. If we tell them it's 100% Kashmir or Pashmina, they get it tested over there.
Okay.
And we have approved always for their certifications. So they love buying those from us. So we are a one kind of store till date in Surat.
So now where is the store?
It's at Rajan's Ornate.
Okay. So you have a bigger outlet, or it is almost?
We have actually, the size, we have come down to our size because now we do mostly everything online or home deliveries.
Yeah, so I was just going to ask you, do you have an online presence?
Yes.
You do?
We do, and we are just a call away. So people in Surat and outside, they just, call us and they tell us. We get calls like this season for Diwali also, it was one of our very good seasons.
Okay.
People would just call us and tell us, we want this, and we send them pictures and they can approve. And they vouch on us that if we tell them the quality is good, they don't want to see it again. So we directly ship for them to others also. Their loved ones, they can just tell us and we ship it out.
Oh, you don't have to send them, you have to send them directly.
Yes.
Great.
And they approve everything on WhatsApp and we just ship it to them.
So besides that, I think you're also into interior decoration. How is that experience?
That's a great experience. I get to work with my husband.
Yeah.
I had always been looking forward to work with him. In fact, Village Craft got me a lot of sites also. People really loved our collection and they would love us to do their interiors. And they would tell us, your taste is great, do a house for us. And that's how we started getting a lot of projects. Now I'm working with my husband. We do projects pan India. Hopefully we go international. We have already started in Nepal.
Okay.
So hoping to go international with it. His father was the first architect of Surat. So yeah, we definitely have a good branding on that side also.
And you have a lot to live up to, the name and everything. So that goes as well. So now that you are into both these things, you enjoy interior more, or you enjoy your shop more, or is it just all blending in together, or how does it work for you?
I think it's blending in very well.
Yes.
Because for interiors, I do designing, but I leave the major part to my husband. And when it comes to accessories or selection of materials, I love doing that.
The final thing afterwards.
Yes. So for selections, I love going there, and I love clubbing both of them together. In fact, when I started Village Craft, it was my whole idea that I would like to do club interiors with accessories, and that's what we started doing.
Right. And also the lifestyle of the person makes a lot of difference, because you may give the whole lot of things, but if that person doesn't have that lifestyle, it's going to be
so that happens with a lot of clients. People have money, but they don't have taste. They have maybe earned a lot with struggle and everything, but they don't have taste. And
they don't have that lifestyle. Maybe they've not developed and cultivated that.
But they need that kind of lifestyle to display to in the business community and others.
Yeah, to the people around in general.
Then designers do help them. Then you need
because you need professionals to guide you.
Then you need professionals to guide you totally. Because you have to, especially in our city, diamond industry, if you see, people have earned a lot, but they have just earned a lot. They don't have that kind of taste. They come from, maybe remote areas, and they have struggled a lot and come up. So then, they need that kind of help where you need to do everything for them. Yes, be it offices, be it residents, they still sit down and eat. So I always tell them, it's not bad eating down. It's in fact it's scientifically a very good practice. You get a lower dining table for yourself.
True.
You have a formal dining where your guests can be entertained.
But you don't have to leave everything about your lifestyle. You can just go slowly one notch up.
I totally believe that Indian heritage is very rich in every way. In every way, it's very rich. So why give it away?
So do you think aesthetically females have more sense of style, beauty, or something like that? I mean, I understand architecture, so there the male could dominate, and all, but I somehow always feel that where aesthetics concerned, where interior part concerned,
I agree.
Sometimes I feel I would give it to the lady.
I agree.
Yeah?
Because see, however professional you are, whatever you do, day to day you are seeing what's happening in the house. You know how practical putting a piece over there is going to be. how what color combination plays. Yeah, at times 1 in 100 there are people who are not very creative, and then you need to help them out. But I totally agree that and ultimately the house is kept by the lady.
The lady.
So definitely it has to reflect her.
Yeah, she spends more time in it.
Yes, and she has to enjoy her house.
Right. Okay, so now since you're working so much and all that, do you think you had a lot of trouble juggling the house and the career?
No.
It was easy.
I always had this management thing in me which said that if your house is managed well, you can work. Okay. So keep staff.
Always.
Always.
Oh, I agree with this so totally, and I think I did it in my days when people just never believed it.
Yes.
Because I think I'm much older to you all, and I remember when I used to say, if I can earn 10,000 rupees, I'd rather spend 2,000 rupees on a help rather than do that work of 2,000 and not get that 10,000. Yes. It was like that.
And in fact, I would say you spend the total 10,000
on the help.
But at the end of the day, you're happy.
You're happy.
What you're doing.
You're satisfied.
You're satisfied.
Yes.
If you can afford it, I say I might not be earning a penny, but it's satisfying me at the end, and I'm not being educated to do the house chores.
Okay. How do you keep updated with the world trends? I mean, I know there is a lot of things, but I remember there was this one app which my daughter downloaded called Masterclass or something.
Right.
And there were sessions on all these different things. I heard a lot of things about interior also from the masters, about home decor and about color. Right. And so to get a basic idea, even when you're talking to an interior, how that reflects your mood and how it changes your mentality and how it works in making you either aggressive or making you a little more submissive or whatever, so all that was an understanding. So what tools do you use to keep updated with the trends or what is, because I think that is very important.
Yes, it is.
Things are changing every day.
Yes. So for us, I think we have a lot of exhibitions around the world. So for interiors like Italy is very necessary. You have to attend that exhibition.
So do you participate in all those?
Yes, we try to attend those. And for our work, there's a lot of new materials coming in. Daily you have something new. So keeping yourself updated, and I think the vendors do a lovely job about
They will come and update you. You don't have to worry.
Yes. For village craft, then again we have this very lovely exhibition happening in Paris, which is must. You have to attend that.
Okay, what is it called?
It's called Mise en an Object.
Okay.
So it's twice a year, and if you can't go, I think everything is available online, and you can
Yeah, the internet has just opened the universe to everybody.
Yes. These days, if you see Netflix and everything has, like you have for fashion, you'll see a lot of interior designing.
Yes, of course.
Putting
up their
best projects of the world and things like that.
So do you think you would like to start a show like that?
Yes, I was telling my husband the other day.
Yes, it's a great idea because I don't see it happening in India.
It's not happening.
There was one which I saw in which they had featured homes of certain celebrities.
Okay.
I forget the name, and that was we had seen Hrithik Roshan's home and Suzanne Khan's home, and we had seen quite a few in that.
You just see celebrities.
Yes, you don't actually see the homes.
It is not the interior designer saying how you can do your home without a designer also. So I was telling this is one of a very nice angle, we can always pick up later. Yes.
Yeah, that would be lovely if you could start something like that. It would be new also. I think nobody has done it in Gujarat at least.
Yes,
so
it's
that would
not
be something
yet. Yeah.
Great. We are going to see to it that you do that in the next 5 years.
Hoping to do that. Yes.
Amazing. So now we are going to come to this part where we say sort of fast track questions or quick questions, and you are just going to be answering whatever you feel like in short or in one word or whatever. Okay. So when you talk about women empowerment, what do you feel? I mean, is it overrated or women should be empowered? Are they already empowered?
I think at times I feel it's overrated. I think men should also be given the same.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
I think because of the women, men are now, they are getting
overshadowed.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes. I think people are just talking about women. What about the men?
Okay, so the time will come and we'll have men empowerment.
It should be, I think, balanced.
Yes. Okay. So when you think about your persona, how would you describe yourself in 3 words?
In 3 words, down to earth.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
I'm hoping to be like that.
okay.
I think fame or anything should not get to your head.
Yes. I think you should be very close to your roots.
Yes, you should be very close to your roots. I definitely believe in that.
So, is there any favorite song of yours which you feel is you? Like, this song was written just for you, or when you hear it and you feel, oh, I feel so connected to this song.
I can't remember anything as of now, but I love old Hindi songs.
Okay.
Yeah, but nothing.
You don't remember any
No,
one particular
no.
song which has stuck to you and you feel that is all about you?
No, I enjoy old Hindi songs.
If a movie was made on your life, whom would you think would play your character well from the present lot?
Never thought about it.
Yeah, but now you can think it's just off, it's just something random. Like for me, I think Rekha would be like,
Okay.
So
Okay.
come on, I give you a little push.
I think if Jaya Bachchan would have been still young, she could have, yes.
Okay, the younger version of Jaya
Younger
Bachchan.
version of-
Okay, so that's the fast track for you.
Yes.
Now you get to ask me a question for some Geeta Gyan, so tell me.
Okay. I have always seen you since my childhood, and yes, it's very nice to see you all at this age. Sorry, I don't want to
No, it's
mention
okay. You
your
already said from childhood, so I'm already feeling like, okay, I'm there.
No, but it's nice. Like
Yes,
at
no,
that,
I'm fine
from
with
that age, if you are empowered, I feel it's
Yes.
a very because I think during your days, the empowerment was not that high on women.
Yeah.
So, what do you think? How has it helped you? And what would you like to suggest us from your experiences?
So, women empowerment, yeah, we never had that much of opportunities, and
Yes.
I think I started working because of the need to work and the need to bring food to the table or money in the house. But that was the beginning, and then after that, it just became, it was like like वो बोलते हैं ना बंदर के हाथ में तलवार. So like you got your
have to do
tool and you understood that, oh, I can do this and I can do it well and I should do it and why not? And then it just started growing. So I think like there were no real entrepreneurs in Surat. I mean, there have been across the world, but in Surat it was a little different. People were wondering, why she did the things she does, because I mean, you should be a housewife and you should be looking after your house and children more than anything else and stuff like that. And I think slowly we changed that idea, and in fact the same people whom I see now, who at that time were skeptical, are now in fact the ones who who are pushing their children that no, you should do it. So I think at that time they too missed out because they didn't know better. So I feel if you don't know better, you can't help it.
Yes.
But as the times progressed and as we all moved ahead, people started understanding better. Women started understanding better. And then they realized that, okay, what she was doing was not wrong. It was just different. And that
ahead
had to
of
be,
times.
Yeah, that was ahead of times, I think.
Yes.
And I think you were meant to do it because circumstances are there. But how you take them, how you tackle them, and how you, get across what you want to do to people is what is important. And once that job is done, I think it just makes everything fall in place. Because if people don't understand what you're trying to do, it is difficult. But once they understand, she means business, she means work, and she's actually serious about what she's delivering and actually trying to do something which is helpful. Like when we started with fitness, and we started with a restaurant, we started with a corporate hotel, and we started like a boutique hotel, and then I went on to do so many other things. So it was somewhere or the other, it was either drawing a sort of a line for others to follow, and also it was giving people an opportunity to say, if she can do it, I can also. So I think that was what it was. And maybe I didn't have too much help at that point of time from people around me, the support which now women have. Women are really supporting women. Women are pulling women up, and they are pushing them in the right direction. That was really not there. But then I think the men did it. So
Yes.
it was okay.
It
The
was
people
okay.
who were in my life were the ones who pushed me.
Yes.
So I think I'm grateful for that.
That's nice. That's really nice. Yeah.
So it was wonderful talking to you, Sweta. We
Same
want to
here,
end this
same
episode with your mantra in life.
I always believed what goes out comes back to you. Be it, with your life, be it with your finance. If you help anybody, they are
Yes.
definitely going to help you. The accounts are balanced over here.
You're only,
In
you
this-
don't have to go
yes,
anywhere.
Yes, your
true.
balance sheet is created here. So think positive, and yes, people are going to be there around with you. That's how I
Beautiful. Lovely thing to say. Thank you so much. It was lovely talking to you, Sweta.
Same
Thank you
here,
for
same
making
here.
time and being here.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
So we've met Sweta Bansal Pradhan. This quite determined lady has really gone places and done so much. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Do put in your comments, subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you again with yet another interesting story, yet another guest. Until then, be safe, be happy, be healthy, and remain awesome.